We will now start with the lessons under subquarter C. And the first lesson for subquarter C or lesson 4 will be about basic concepts of interest. So, this lesson is already tackled if you are already in grade 12 kasi you're already done with general math. And one of the lessons tackled in general math is about interest. So, if you are a grade 12 student, this is just a review about how are you going to solve for simple interest and compound interest. But if you are under grade 11, you are currently enrolled in the subject General Math. So, I still don't know since I don't have any subjects for General Math this semester. I don't know if you already tackled this one. So, if you already tackled this one, then this is just a review of those lesson or yung problems under interest, yung simple and compound interest. Pero if not, okay lang naman na ahead ako sa General Math. It doesn't matter naman. Pero the formulas and the way on solving problems under interest is just the same with general math and business math. So, kailangan natin siya i-discuss kasi part siya ng lesson. So, let's now start. A part of the business field is the interest, whether an entrepreneur lends a money or the entrepreneur himself borrows money to start up a business. Interest will always be a thing. This helps the lender generate a profit in lending money. Or kaya naman if, di ba nagde-deposit kayo ng, halimbawa may savings account kayo sa bangko, tapos di ba nilalagyan nila yun ng interest. So that's one way also of gaining a money using interest. Kung kung nagsisave kayo ng money sa bank. So in this lesson, a review on interest and how to solve problems under interest will be discussed. So let us first define what is interest. When we say interest, interest is the amount of money earned on deposited money or the amount paid for using a loaned money. So, gaya nung sinabi ko kanina, kung ikaw yung nagpapahiram, yung interest will serve as your profit. Parang dahil nagpahiram ka ng pera, ito yung kapalit, yung interest. Pero pagka naman ikaw yung nanghihiram, yung interest mo, that will serve as your payment. Parang kasama siya dun sa payment mo dahil nanghiram ka nga ng pera. Next, interest is computed as a percentage of a principal amount. When we say principal amount, yun yung initial money na meron ka. Next, there are two types of interest, the simple interest and the compound interest. Ngayon, paano natin malalaman or ma-distinguish if the given problem is under simple interest or compound interest? Malalaman nyo siya kasi pag simple interest, walang term na compound dun sa word problem itself. Pero pagka-under siya ng compound interest, makikita nyo of course yung term na compound. Yun lang yung difference nila. Pag nakakita kayo ng compound or compounded na term, automatic compound interest yun. Pero pag wala kayong nakitang compound or compounded na word, automatic simple interest yun. Yun yung pinagkaiba ng word problems nila. So, madali nyo siyang madidistinguish. And another thing, pagka sa simple interest, ang makikita nyo lang sa problem is the principal amount, the rate, and the time. That's it. Wala ka ng ibang makikita dun sa word problem. So, if that will be the case, simple interest siya. Pero pagka compound interest, medyo madami yung mga values na nakalagay dun sa word problem. Yun pa yung difference nila. Kaya nga, from the term itself na simple, as in, simple lang yung problem itself kung paano siya kinonstruct. And then, for the compound interest, ay tawag nito, medyo complicated nga siya kasi nga compound, 'di ba? So ibig sabihin marami kayong numbers na i-take into account. And ano pa ang kung tatanungin niyo ako, ma'am, ano bang mas better, simple interest or compound interest? Wala naman, pero kung halimbawa, dun tayo sa kumbaga idea na halimbawa ikaw yung nagpapahiram ng pera. Kung i-under mo siya ng simple interest, yung pera na makukuha mo is smaller kung i-compare mo siya sa compound interest. So, parang, talo mo yun kung hindi mo i-under siya ng compound interest. Pero kung ikaw yung magbabayad ng utang or ikaw yung uutang mismo, talo ka pagka nasa compound interest yung parang kasunduan nyo nung hihiraman mo. Kasi mas malaki yung pera na kailangan mong ibayad compare sa simple interest. So, para mas maintindihan nyo yung sinasabi ko, let us discuss word problems under simple and compound interest. So, we will start with simple interest. Before discussing word problems, we will discuss first the formulas na given sa simple interest. So, the first formula is I is equal to P times R times T, wherein I is the interest, P is the principal amount, or sa ibang book, present amount, tapos R stands for the rate, and then T stands for time. Then, ito yung initial na formula. Tapos gumawa na lang ako ng mga formulas para hindi na kayo mag-derive, wherein pagka ang hinahanap natin ay principal amount, ito yung formula, interest all over rate times time. Pagka rate ang hinahanap, interest all over principal amount times time, and then pagka time, interest all over P times R. Uulitin ko, I is for the interest, P is the principal amount, rate, R is rate, and then T is time. Next, under simple interest, we have the future amount din na formula, or sa ibang book, maturity value, or basta any synonymous na term sa future amount. So, yung future amount, nakukuha siya by adding the interest and the principal amount. Or, if ang given naman ay principal amount, rate, and time, you can use this formula. So, yun yung mga formula for simple interest. Let's proceed with problems under simple interest. Problem number 1. Suppose an investment of 10,000 pesos for 5 years earns 7% simple interest. Find the simple interest earned. So, ito lang siguro yung magiging difference ko if natakil nyo na yung lesson for interest for general math. Siguro there will be, the difference is yung way namin kung paano i-solve yung mga problems. Kasi baka magkaiba kayo ng teacher, na ako ang naging teacher nyo for business math, tapos iba yung teacher nyo for general math. Iba yung way namin kung paano mag-solve. So, I'm asking for given find solution pa din na format kasi po, para hindi ako mahirapan mag-check. Okay. So, gaya lang din last quarter, may appropriate points for corresponding points for given, find, and solution. So, please, pakisunod po yung format. So, next. Let's answer the problem. So, first we identify the given values. Let's start with 10,000. Ano kaya yung nire-represent ng 10,000 sa given na problem? So, yung 10,000, ayan, suppose an investment of 10,000 pesos. So, dun sa phrase na suppose an investment of 10,000 pesos, parang it states that 10,000 is the initial money na meron ka. So, pagka ganun yung dating, yung value na yun is the initial money, automatic, yung value na yun is the principal amount. So, our 10,000 is the principal amount. You can use abbreviations. And then next, for 5 years. So, obviously, yung 5 years is the time. So, 5 is the time. And then next, earn 7%. So, gaya nung dun sa mga tinakal nating lesson last quarter, lahat ng may percent is represents rate. Sorry, mali. 7% is the rate, or dahil hindi tayo makakapag-solve using the percent symbol, we have to move 2 decimal places to the left. So, yung 7% magiging 0.07. Next, ay may langaw. Find, ano ang pinahanap? Find the simple interest earned. So, may mga problems na sinasabi na, ayan, simple interest, pero may mga problems din na hindi. Pagka nakita nyo lang is principal amount, 5 years, tapos rate, o kaya naman sometimes ang binibigay interest, ang binibigay ay future amount, kapalit nitong principal amount, okay lang din. Kasi automatic yun, simple interest lang siya. Hanggat wala kayong nakikitang term na compound or compounded, simple interest lang yung given na problem na yun. So, we have to look for the interest. Next, going back to the formulas that we will use para sa simple interest na problem, ang gagamitin nating formula is interest is equal to principal amount multiplied by rate multiplied by time. Bakit yun, ma'am, yung gagamitin nating formula? Kasi ang given nyo ay principal amount, rate, at saka time. So, using these given values, we can solve for the interest using this formula. So, next, again, no need to write the formula. Sinulat ko lang. Substituting the values that we have 10,000 multiplied by the rate, which is 0.07, multiplied by the time na 5 years. So, ang lagi nyo lang iisipin is yung time is supposed to be lagi siyang kailangan naka in years. Pag hindi yan in years, edi kailangan gawin nyo siyang years. Later on, I will give you some examples na hindi years yung given na time. Tas kung ano yung gagawin niyo just in case hindi in years yung time. So, let us first compute yung 10,000 times 0.07 times 5. Ngayon, using your calculator, pwede nyo na siyang i-direct sa calcu na 10,000 times 0.07 times 5. You can use the multiplication symbol sa calcu o kaya naman parentheses. You can still have the same answer for that. So, pressing the equal sign, our answer will be 3,500. Pwede din namang ang gawin nyo isa-isa kung gusto nyo 10,000 times 0.07 first, then you multiply it with 5. Okay lang po yun. Wala namang problema. So, that's it for problem number 1.